chopper suspension adjustment. Well, actually, it's motorcycle shock adjustments, because these shocks are not only found on choppers. Now, what we're talking about, you take a look here at this Harley Davidson, you see the external shock. Now, here's a look at my Texas chopper. You don't see the shocks, and a lot of times people believe it's a hardtail. Well, actually, the shocks are under the frame, and this is true not only on the Ironhorse, but also on Big Bear and Big Dog bikes as well. You get that rigid frame look without having to put up with that horrible rigid frame ride. I noticed on my Ironhorse Texas chopper that it bottomed occasionally on what I thought were relatively small bumps, and I thought it just needed a shock adjustment, and they may have been set too soft. So I brought it into my local mechanic, and naturally, as those things go, that wasn't really the problem. So let's take a look and see what happened. Don't tell me it's broken.
No, I was positive that whoever set these up set the jam nut jammed to the wrong side. So it wasn't really doing much for you. Yeah.
Translate that into English for me.
Well, if you don't jam it down to the right side, it's not really jamming. It's none of your adjustments are staying set. Like this one's not set.
Yeah, but it was pretty tight when you started.
I'm talking the right one too, though. None of these are jammed to the right position, so.
Do you think that could be my problem?
This is dangerous.
Am I bothering you with this camera thing?
No, it's okay.
Trying to make it difficult for you.
Thanks. The whole point of the jam nut is to hold your adjustment. If it's not jammed...
That has nothing to do with how tight that nut was when you started?
That's what I'm saying. I was trying to loosen it, but I was really tightening it into it couldn't be adjusted any further. So...
So these are the same shocks, the progressive shocks that the Harley uses, right?
Yeah. Well, Progressive is the brand. Harley doesn't use.
Well, they got a lot of different
brand,
models.
but it's the same. It's the same shock.
We're running a little long on this video, so for the conclusion of this and to see how everything turned out and maybe have some ideas for adjusting your shocks, be sure to watch part 2 of this on my channel or on my custom motorcycle blog. Thanks for watching, and be sure to visit our San Diego custom motorcycle site. You can get a free subscription there, and every time we put up a new post, you'll be automatically notified.